Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mike Rose, Country Max on YouTube. Just wanted to thank everyone for coming back here and checking us out. This is talking today about the coronavirus and the spread of it and what the impacts are going to be local, regional, and globally. First take is, we're looking right now, this is Saturday, January 25th in the United States. We're looking at a couple thousand cases globally. A couple cases have landed in the United States. Most of my audience on this channel is in the United States, so I do focus on that. If that's not for you, bye. Coronavirus, at least 900 plus in China, spreading quickly. Very similar to SARS. It is a respiratory virus, so pretty much the worst kind there are. So with coughing, sneezing, it can stay in the air for a couple hours even. Very almost similar to measles, why that's so contagious. So Wuhan, China is where the outbreak has been identified from. A food market that also sells live animals, live seafood, in an open air environment. And what they typically see within, global epidemic specialists is the interactions between humans and animals and a large variety of those animals. So mostly in subtropical or tropical climates along the equator, Southeast Asia, Latin America, places like that where there are a lot of interactions and still developing areas. Where this is going to change and spread much faster, unfortunately, is the expansive technology as compared to SARS. SARS happened back in the early 2000s. A little bit less limited travel, cell phones, connected people, really, high-speed rail. So this is going to rapidly spread this virus, I believe. This will probably be, I would say, at a bare minimum, exponentially higher than SARS, what we previously saw. So just a heads up. Most of the time you will see people wearing masks. China's president, Xi Jinping, has now mentioned they are in a grave situation. Before, he has not mentioned about this or spoke about it publicly, but he has now. So that is going to really intensify. China does have good control over its populace, so they can limit the travel. Right now, there's over 30 million people under travel restriction, and they're going to start limiting that at a much faster clip. Also coming up, unfortunately, is the Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year. So this is going to be very busy travel time. It's a very traditional holiday where people will travel back to families, home areas, etc. So that will probably mute this quite a bit. And hopefully people are aware of the situation and take precautions not to spread this. So not too much in the U.S. right now. CDC is monitoring this heavily. But as of just this morning in the United States, we have had our first medical professional die and confirmed death because of the coronavirus, which does start indicating things. But you have to realize these people are interacting with, live active patients very early on. So that's always going to be the first thing that happens. But that is kind of usually a little bit alarming. So more to come on this. Everyone, thanks for watching. It's going to keep spreading. I saw yesterday, this is not good, and I'll say it on my own channel, I was in Orlando flying back to North Carolina through Charlotte, and I saw a large number of people with masks, including U.S. citizens, including a large populace of Asian nationals, etc. So it is spreading, or the fear is spreading per se. So everyone just kind of keep an eye on it. Obviously, wash your hands, watch your illnesses. If you're running any kind of fever, definitely kind of monitor yourself. More intel to come on that. So thanks for watching. Country Max at YouTube. See you soon.